Welcome to Book Talks with Dyan. Today's book is The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. This book received 4.0 stars from Goodreads. These are the stories I tell you to save my life. An addictive and riveting psychological thriller, Liv Constantine. A deftly crafted psychological thriller of a read from first page to last. The Last Housewife by novelist Ashley Winstead is especially and unreservedly recommended. Midwest Book Review. A Technicolor rainbow, provocative and unflinching. You don't read The Last Housewife, you face it down. Amy Gentry, best-selling author of Good as Gone, Last Woman Standing, and Bad Habits. A stunning, disturbing thriller that will have your mind and heart racing. Samantha Downing, international best-selling author of For Your Own Good. From the author of the acclaimed In My Dreams, I Hold a Knife, comes a pitch-black thriller about a woman determined to destroy a powerful cult and avenge the deaths of the women taken in by it, no matter the costs. While in college in upstate New York, Shay Evans and her best friends meet a captivating man who seduced them with a web of lies about the way the world works, bringing them in under his thrall. By senior year, Shay and her friend Laurel were the only ones who managed to escape. Now, 8 years later, Shay's built a life in a tiny Texas suburb. But when she hears the horrifying news of Laurel's death, delivered of all ways by her favorite true crime podcast crusader, she begins to suspect that the past she thought she buried is still very much alive. And the predators more than dangerous than ever. Recruiting the help of the podcast host, Shay goes back to the place she vowed never to return to in search of answers. As she follows the threads of her friend's life, she's pulled into a dark, seductive world where wealth and privilege shield brutal philosophies that feel all too familiar. When Shay's obsession with uncovering the truth becomes so consuming, she can no longer separate her desire for justice from the darker desires newly reawakened. She must confront the depths of her own complicity and conditioning. But in a world built for men to rule it, both inside the cult and outside of it, is justice even possible? And if so, how far will Shay go to get it? I gave this book 4.5 stars. Wow, this was not what I expected. This book is very dark and twisted and so far from what I normally read. I could not put it down. I will read her again, but I need time to get over this one. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.